Here is our general reading for the week of June 18th through 23rd. I just want to say energies are really tense right now, guys, coming out of the new moon in Gemini and having that kick up all the stuff in us about who we really are versus who we're feeling pressure to be, and all the mental processing that goes with those thoughts. And then the summer solstice coming in with light, shedding its light on our relationships and where we are, and maybe experiencing frustration with that. Some of us are even having verbal altercations as we're triggered by friends or family. But it's temporary, so if you're going through it, give yourself permission to disconnect. Give yourself permission to spend some time alone and remind yourself that this is temporary and it will pass. If you're not experiencing it, then I'm happy for you and I hope that you don't. But it's energy that will be cleared out, and then we should be, more kind of just balanced and not feeling the same, you know, my life isn't where it should be or where I want it to be, or this isn't who I am, or I'm feeling like I have to fight to prove myself. Those feelings will be behind us. And some people are having anxiety attacks because of the type of energy and, just kind of questioning who we are, where we are. Some people are having anxiety attacks. So just ask God to fill your heart with His love and light, and, take a break, take a breather, disconnect if you need to. Hopefully, we'll get some guidance in this reading here today. Be sure to like and subscribe to the page here, the YouTube channel, so that you receive notifications and you'll know when you for a free card of the day, for weekly readings, for daily cards each day, daily choose a card each day, for weekly giveaways that I'm going to be doing to say thanks to those who've been a part of this journey with me. And let's see what's coming up for Capricorn. So Monday and Tuesday for Capricorn. Here's your Monday and Tuesday, Capricorn. Let's see what's coming up for Wednesday, Thursday. There's your Wednesday, Thursday. Let's check out Friday, Saturday. There's our Friday, Saturday. Alright, so Monday, Tuesday for Capricorn, we have the Hermit, okay? The message or the words on the card is spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, or self-discovery. And Archangel Raziel is depicted here associated with the Hermit. Now, I like to call Archangel Raziel the MacGyver angel because he's the angel that brings us what we need when we absolutely need it in order to move forward. But if we don't need it, very capable of helping us get to where we need to be with very limited resources. You might have seen the show MacGyver, and if you don't, I'm sorry, but I'll try to explain. He would be in a jam, he'd be in a bind, like he'd be in a jail or something. Bad guys put him in jail, and he'd have like a piece of string and a piece of bubble gum in his pocket or something, and somehow he was able to fashion it into a bomb or something to blast his way out of the jail or whatever. And there was always a scientific explanation of how he did it. And that's kind of what Raziel does, is he helps us have miracles happen. He helps us really get ahead with very limited resources. And if we're in a situation where we absolutely need something, he will bring it and he will see to it that we get it. In this instance, whatever's going on Monday, Friday, this is also a major arcana card, a crossroads card, a life purpose card. You may be kind of waking up, going into work on Monday morning like, why am I doing this? Like, this isn't serving my purpose, this isn't serving my soul. I don't like that I'm doing it, and you might be very tempted to isolate yourself. You might be seeing people in a different way as you're waking up, and you feel like being around them is exhausting. And that happens for some people. It's not uncommon, right? So you might not be able to completely and totally uh, distance yourself from a work situation or a relationship situation. You might not be able to full on walk out and just say, forget it, I'm out of here. But you can spend some quiet time alone. You can go within, you can think about who you are, what you're looking for, uh, what's going to make you happy. Your spiritual gifts might be opening up or developing further. It may be a good time to seek out a spiritual teacher. So a lot of really heavy thoughts coming in for you Monday, Tuesday. And it's okay for you to pull away and spend that time alone should you need it. But this is, I think, a lot of it is about you wanting to assume on your path, your life purpose, make a difference, make a change, and do what you came in to do. What we have in the present moment is Knight of Air. So in traditional tarot, this would be Knight of Swords. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So Knight of Air can be a little impulsive in the way where they'll act now and they'll ask questions later. And this card is saying basically it's here because you might be frustrated Monday and Tuesday where you want that change, you want to do something meaningful. By Wednesday, Thursday, Knight of Air is like, let's go, let's do it. Forget this place. Let's tell them off. Let's get out of here. Let's go do something else. And this is saying, wait, like carefully think about what you want before responding. Think about what you want before going along with this, because to just up and leave may not be the best way to do things. But on the other hand, if we're harnessing the energy in a better way, it can be very positive in that we're finally moving forward, or we're moving out of a bad situation, or we're, coming into a better time, or moving towards a place where we feel more so like where we belong. What we have coming up for Saturday, Sunday is Ace of Earth. So this is a new beginning. This could be a new opportunity being extended our way. This could be, seeing the truth of a situation, because that's one of the things that's here on this card. The card itself is brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So eyes are being opened in whatever way you look at it. As far as this card goes, one thing I really want to draw your attention to is there's this beautiful Pegasus here kind of going along the forest, and there's a log in the way. And now, if it was a horse, it could probably still get over that log, but it would have to jump, it would have to leap, and there's no guarantee that when it came down, it wouldn't hurt itself in some way. Pegasus doesn't have to worry about that. The Pegasus has these beautiful wings, and they're going to be able to get ahead, and they're going to be fine. They don't need to be worried about something in the way, or how they're going to not have to be worried about how they're going to land after a certain jump. So this is basically whatever's happening for you Friday, Saturday, you're moving ahead. You might be moving ahead in a way where something is being offered to you and it's not really what you had anticipated or what you thought, and you're seeing the truth of it, but it's also a good opportunity to move forward or to get out of a worse situation. But your ability to succeed lies within yourself and your own abilities. That's the main message here of this card. So I hope that was helpful. We'll go ahead and we'll pull a card around love for you Capricorns, and we'll see what's coming up there for you for Capricorns. Alrighty, cards for Capricorn for June 18th through 23. Alright. So the card that you got, Capricorn, is calling in your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring each other together. Now, there's truth in this card, absolutely 100%. But I really want to emphasize, sometimes people get this idea of, I'm going to go about doing it in a law of attraction kind of way, or I'm going to do it like in this, secret, the book The Secret sort of way. And sometimes that works and sometimes that doesn't. And when it doesn't work, we have to keep in mind that whoever it is that we're calling in, they have a free will. And we may be ready to settle down and have kids in the whole 9 yards. They may not be ready to do that yet. And if they were to meet you or come across you now at this stage in your life, they're going to say thanks, but no thanks, I'm out of here. So, it's like this person's going to come in when it's the best time for both of you, when you're both ready. So if you're trying to do something in terms of law of attraction or meditation, and you feel like the soulmate's not coming in, it's not necessarily because something is wrong with you or because you are blocked. It could just be that they're not ready and they feel very strongly that there's certain things they need to do before they can be ready, before they can show up in your life in that way. Okay, so that's the message that's there. If you've had a broken heart, if you've been sad, if you've had somebody you felt you had to say goodbye to, this card is an affirmation for you that you are one step closer to your true love and that you will not be alone and that you are loved. And so it's a positive card. It's also coming into really bring you validation and reaffirm for you that when you do settle down, it will be with the right person. It's not a superficial situation. It's not just some, um, somebody that you're settling for, but this is the right person. There's that soulmate connection there. So thank you for allowing me to read for you guys. Again, please do subscribe so you're notified of new videos every week. Please do make sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Amethyst Angelite, for free cards, daily cards, choose a card, all that good stuff, art, and creativity, inspiring posts, which is one thing that I'm really trying to do. So do follow along on social media. I'm sorry it's late. I'm like rambling now. I'm tired. I've done all the zodiac signs, and this is the last video that I'm making. But do like and follow Amethyst Angelite on Facebook and Instagram, and message me if you'd like a private reading. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. I look forward to reading to you next week as well. And love and light.